Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Karine and thank you for stopping by again. My hair was in some flat twists and I took them out. This is how I was really enjoying these curls. So I took them out and I put them in 6 very unequal parts so that it's easy to work with. I have thick hair. On today's video, I'm going to be trying the Sidr powder. I think it's also known as Jujube powder. So with a little research, I found out that it grows in Saudi Arabia, it grows in India, and it's organically grown, and the leaves are hand-picked, washed, sun-dried, and carefully ground to make a fine powder. And the powder is like, it's really fine. I had to test it before even going ahead with the mixture. It's a really fine powder. It works as a shampoo, as a conditioner. You can use it as a face wash, you can use it as a body wash. So today I'm going to be using it as a shampoo. So for this video, I'll be needing my mixing bowl and my spoon. I actually bought these two separately, even though they look like twins. So I'll be needing this bowl and the spoon. I'll also be needing a whisk because as they said, it's a light powder. I figured I may need this whisk, which I really needed. So I also used some grapeseed oil that I had in my applicator bottle. I will just for some extra moisture. I'll also be using a measuring spoon. That's a third, I believe, a third, that measures a third. And then I'll also be using this applicator bottle as it helps to apply products easily on my hair. So, and then I'll be using some warm water, not hot, just warm water to mix the powder. So depending on your hair thickness, the volume and everything, you measure your powder. I was just really guessing. I used 2/3 of that cup and I did measure my powder. It really doesn't have an unbearable odor. Like editing this video right now, I can't even really remember the odor, but it's nothing that is like, it doesn't have an offensive odor. It's something you can deal with, you know, and you can always use like essential oils to kill that odor, you know. Yeah, it's a very light powder from the touch, very light powder. So I went ahead to start mixing. I just kind of eyeballed the water and I mixed as I went, and then I added the water as I needed and I just kept mixing. But the powder kind of rises, like, I don't know how to explain it, but the bowl was small, so I subsequently had to go in and look for a bigger bowl. And with the spoon, I'm not sure you can mix this powder with the spoon until you get a smooth paste. So I had to bring in my bowl, a bigger bowl and a whisk, so that I can mix this properly. And yeah, I think the whisk is really the best tool you need, because it really just helps the powder get smooth and all that. And as I was mixing, I could see that it was forming some foam, and I had to even touch it just to feel like, is this really soapy? Does this really act as a cleansing agent? And yeah, from there I was like, okay, this is gonna work. So yeah, I just kept adding water because it just kept getting thick and thick and thick. So yeah, you just add water, and I just wanted it to be light enough. Yeah, I added my oil and lavender essential oil. So I just mixed it, because depending on the nozzle of your applicator bottle, or depending on how you want it, you just go with the texture like that, right? So then my nozzle is quite small, so I had to make the mixture a little bit liquid, even though because I kept it down for like 30 minutes before using, and it just kept being thick, but it was manageable. It was okay. So once I'm done, I put everything in my applicator bottle and I headed to the washroom. So I started by, please, when you're applying like powders, mask, clays or anything on your hair, always try to wet your hair. It's not good to work with a dry hair. Wet your hair first. I had to jump out and wear a shirt that I care less about. I forgot when I was starting, so in the next clip you see me like with a different shirt, just because I knew this was gonna be messy. So I still care very much about the top I was wearing, so I had to go wear something that I don't care about. And yeah, I just went ahead to start putting the mixture in my hair, and then I kind of detangled, and while the mixture was in my hair I could feel like my curls were just popping out, and then it made my hair really soft. And then another thing I did was to just go in and like stimulate my scalp with my fingers, and then when I felt like everything was all over my hair, I just twisted the hair and left it, and then I did the same thing for my whole hair. So some of the benefits of this powder is that, some of the benefits are that you can use them as a face wash, you can use as a body wash. Yeah, I went in to finish my product. I use almost everything because my hair is thick, so thick. So it washes, this powder washes your hair delicately without stripping it of its natural oils. It's also very good for hair that is itchy, hair that has dandruff. So if you have that, you may want to look into using this type of powder. And I also read that it's mentioned in the Quran a lot of times that the Prophet used to use this to wash his hair. So if you're a Muslim, let us know if that is correct. So when I was done, I just went in to use the extra ones to rub around my hair. And looking at this video right now, it looks like the powder kept absorbing in my hair. Some places look like there was no powder. Meanwhile, I really took my time to put this thing in my hair. So I don't know. Anyways, we can't see the whole of our hair, so that happens. So when I was done saturating my hair with the whole product, I just tied a back. If you have your shower cap, you can put that. After 30 minutes, I took off the plaits and I rinsed my hair off, and it felt so soft. I didn't feel like my hair was stripped or anything. My hair really just felt good. Like, I recommend this. It's just that you have to be really patient to get all the powder off your hair. So apart from that, it's a powder that I really recommend. It's moisturizing, it makes your hair soft. So thank you so much for watching, and see you on the next upload.